Alright, hey guys, Fiddle here back for another Ferret's First Take manga review type thing. So today we're going to be looking at the first volume of Trinity Seven that just came out. I mean, like a few weeks ago, I think by the time this video comes out, but it's not too bad. So anyway, Trinity Seven, released by Yen Press, and so far, so good. I've actually really liked this book so far. It's basically, just for like the really basic first overview here, it revolves around a guy named Arata Kasuga, or Kasuga, I think is what his name is. And basically it revolves around him. It starts out with him as the main character. So just put it right out there right first off, this is a harem manga. Now, we all usually know how these things kind of go and how they play out, but I was actually pleasantly surprised with this one. Like, Hagany, just as a reference point, is one of my favorite. I really like it as a harem manga. It does well, but still it frustrates you sometimes. What I really enjoyed about this harem manga is the main character is kind of, he's not this, oh, I'm so sorry, oh, accidental boom grab, you know, all this super stuff, and they're always like, oh, sorry, no, don't punch me, and blah, blah, blah. This guy, he's just cool, he's fine with how he is, he's kind of a slight kind of perv kind of character. He's not over the top though. There's a lot of humor and a lot of, you know, harem type humor interaction between all the characters, but it's not like, it's not all the, oh, you perv punch in the face and, you know, gag over and over and over again. That is part of it, but there's other characters that, there's more interaction with the gags kind of thing, and it's not just this one-sided, the harem is the main character is always getting punched in the face by the one girl that is obviously going to be the main girl. And so basically, as the basic premise, one thing I also liked about this is kind of the epic story that the writers are trying to build. Now, this could fizzle and not be great, but so far, from what I can tell, the story that they're trying to build is great. It's got a great premise. Basically, he is trapped. It starts out with he's a black son, and he has a childhood friend who's like a cousin. Her name is Hirajai, I believe is how you pronounce it. But he kind of lives with her. He goes to school every day, normal. But the son is black, and so basically you find out that he has a grimoire that is like attached to him, I guess you say. And so it looks like he has, or his grimoire has this great power. And a mage by the name of Lilith Asami shows up, but she's supposed to destroy it. He either has to let her destroy his grimoire, and then he'll never have a memory of his cousin, who apparently was caught up in this, what they call a breakdown phenomenon. And so it's a very cool story. It's in depth. It is, you know, it's not complicated, but it's complicated enough for you, and you have to read it and really kind of figure what's going on. So basically, long story short, he decides to basically try to conquer his grimoire and become a mage kind of thing. So he has a grimoire that actually turns into a book, which is what I was weird, because when I first was reading it, I was like, isn't a grimoire like, you know, a manuscript kind of type thing? Well, that's what it turns into. A girl is like a copy of his cousin, and it turns into just a book kind of like necklace he has. So basically, so far the premise of the book is he's supposed to defeat the Trinity Seven, which is, he goes to a school for like mages and magic, but it's not all just magic. It's different kinds of arts. Like we already have met a character who's like a ninja. All the characters are female. It's got that harem feel to it, but the harem characters so far are actually enjoyable. I don't hate them all. They're pleasant in how they are, and the humor is really spot on for a harem manga. It's like humor for a harem manga done right, in my opinion. It doesn't always feel like it's a really heavy harem-esque. It actually feels like there's really important story going on as well, so you really have to pay attention. And the art is great. The art is very crisp and bodacious, as you would guess. There is a lot of that because it is a harem type manga. So anyways, he's basically charged with, you know, defeating the Trinity Seven at the school, the mage school, which is like, I think it was like Bibla Academy. That might be slightly wrong. I'm sorry if that's slightly wrong. I'm pretty sure it was Bibla. And so for me, I thought it was really enjoyable so far. There wasn't anything over the top as far as the risque-ness goes. It's kind of standard. I'm sure we'll have parts where there's more risque stuff if you're into that, you know, later on. But so far the story and the lore the story is expanding upon has been great. It's got mages, and the grimoire thing was unique. I kind of liked that idea with the books and the learning different types of parts of like the mages of the academy and stuff like that. So I liked it. I thought it was. I think it's really promising. I think it's a good pickup. I'm definitely going to keep reading it. It's available from Yen Press. Again, this one's probably a bit more pricey. They have this one at 13. Yen Press went up to 13. Manga's expensive now, guys. I guess we just gotta get used to it. I don't think we're ever going to see the days we used to. But anyway, guys, this has been Trinity 7. I really liked it, and I really enjoyed it. I would definitely recommend picking it up. So anyway, guys, I have been Fatal Ferret, and this has been Ferret's First Take. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye!